If you live in Michigan, here are some Pokemon you might be able to find. Alright, Michigan is absolutely loaded with forests, so we're going to put in a bunch of forest Pokemon. So I'm thinking Sawsbuck, Obama Snow, Noctowl, Pineco, maybe even Pachirisu living in these big evergreen trees, and with predators like Weavile and Zoroark. I think omnivores like Obstagoon and Alolan Ninetales also fit in really well here. Obstagoon for the Michigan Dogman or whatever that cryptid is. Also, I think their state fossil is the Mastodon, so Mamoswine is going to fit in perfectly. Like, even the modern day habitat is somewhat, fits for it. You know, they might have been more of a plain species, but I can see Mastodon fitting in with the snow and, the higher latitudes in here great. Next, moving from the forest, we also have, the Great Lakes, lots of water, and Michigan has a bunch of lighthouses because the Great Lakes are so big, so I'm going to put Pokemon like Lampent into here. Can you imagine a lighthouse worker, I don't know what they're called, walking around with his Lampent to try and navigate to his dark lighthouse. Also, Michigan is apparently 4th in pumpkin production, so I'm going to put the ghost-type Pumpkaboo, which could be at home in the forest here as well. Michigan also has a lot of great wetlands. The one time I've been to Michigan, we got out of the car and immediately started looking for salamanders, even though it was 30 degrees. So I'm going to put Wooper and Timpole here, and then also Bibarel, which is going to take advantage of the giant forests. Next is the Great Lakes. I've even made a Pokemon you can find in real life video on the Great Lakes specifically, but I'm going to put Wingull, Basculin, and Ducklet in these habitats. Also, their state flower is the apple blossom, so I'm putting an Applin, and there is no better city in the United States for Revavroom to live in. And then finally, for Michigan's legendary, I'm going to give them Suicune since they have so much water. You see Suicune running around in forests all the time and trying to clean up the pools and bodies of water. And so I think this Pokemon fits great. If you live in Michigan, let me know what your Pokemon team is going to look like and what city, state, region, country you want to see next.